Hey everyone, this is Samantha from Scrapmaster's Paradise, and today I'm going to show you a different colorless blender technique to make fur. And I've got this image from Stampa V. It's called Floating Down the River. And I'm going to just color the cat in. I've got E25, E27, and E29. And let's just get started. I'll color it in and then I'll show you the blending technique. To start, I'm just going to put down the E25, which is my lighter color. I'm going to work in sections, and I'm going to do a little bit of blending, but with this technique you don't really need a lot of shading. And it's fur, so it doesn't have to be completely smooth. It's one of the fun things about coloring fur is you don't have to get everything perfect because fur is messy. Okay, this is E27. I'm just going to add some shading across the bottom part of the tail. And E29 is even darker. I'm going to go a little bit sparingly with it. Okay, and then for the body, I'm going to do the same thing. This is E27. Oops. Needs to be E25. I'm moving my light to the side so you don't get as much shadow. Okay, that's not too bad. It should have been E25 right there, but I'll color around the edges with the E27 anyway, but I'm going to really saturate that out. You don't have as much of the dark. I didn't want that much dark. Okay. Okay, you can see the paw is already dark, so I'm not going to add any more E27 right there. I'm going to add it along the other bottom areas. And then also under his head. Okay, and I've got E29 also. Just a little bit of this. Okay. I'm going to go back with the E27 for this part and do blending. And with the E25, do more blending. Okay, now for the head, E25. try to avoid the eyes. Color everything but the eyes. And the nose. Everything but the eyes and the nose. These little strands of hair everywhere. Oops. Got the nose. Alright, we'll just make the nose a darker color even. Okay, it looks really streaky because I took my time around all of it. Clean it up a little bit. Don't want it to be that streaky. Okay, now E27. Add some shadows over here. E29. I go back and just do blending with the E25. Okay, and the paw print, I need E25. I'm just going to do E27 on this one, around the bottom. Go back with the E25. Okay, we've got our shading. Let's zoom out a little bit here. So we've got our shading, and now I'm going to add some texture with a terry cloth. It's just a washcloth here. And then I've got some isopropyl alcohol. It's just plain old rubbing alcohol. I got this one at Target and it was super cheap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of the alcohol on my terry cloth here. Just dab some of it on so it's saturated. Okay, so I've got a saturated piece here. Go back to my paper. You want to have your fur be the first thing that you color, like I did. And we're going to just press. I'm pressing lightly at first to see what kind of texture we get. And already you see he's getting some texture. Where I pressed the most was near his face. And it's just adding this really cute mottled texture. Let's see what we get on the tail part too. Now that's just something that would be so hard to reproduce with the markers. But with the terry cloth, it makes it so easy and quick to get this extra texture. Just tap in a bunch. It just looks so cute. And then when that dries, you know, the image is warping a little bit, if you can see. It's going up in the middle a little bit because it's wet. But the alcohol will dry, and then you can finish coloring the rest of your project just like normal. So that's just a really cool technique to have. I used a terry cloth for this one, but you could use other kinds of fabrics and see what you can come up with. And it just gives you a nice little way to add texture to your images. So thanks for watching. Bye.